Alright, so we had this amazing, beautiful mastermind session today, the mastermind call of the relationship mastermind I'm hosting, and we talked about triggers, how certain behaviors of other people, certain words, or a song or a memory can trigger something within you, like it pushes your button. And then it just, like this whole chain of crazy reactions starts to happen, right? Like it pushes your button, and then you get angry, or you get sad or devastated, and then you feel those emotions in your body, and you want to act a certain way. And usually you are not that person to act that certain way. So we were talking about how to handle those triggers, and I was sharing with the group that like we have those two parts within us. It's the human animal part and the human spirit part. Usually, like, let me explain, like the human animal part is the instinct, right? And the purpose is survival. And whenever you experience fear, anxiety, anger, competition, like in a bad way, not in a good way, not in an empowering way, you act out of instinct. You act as the human animal part of yourself, which is not bad, which is not good, it's just how it is. The human spirit part is like our higher self, right? It's the purpose of the human spirit part is to live a fulfilling life, is to live like an amazing, beautiful life, and that's all what it is about. And whenever you experience excitement, joy, love, all those beautiful, beautiful emotions, you act out of this point, like you act from your human spirit part. So the first step is to become aware of it, that those parts within you exist. And it's also when it comes to dating. Oh my god, like, so if you're dating, ask yourself, which part is actually going to the date? Is it the human animal part, or is it the human spirit part? Many times it's the human animal part. It's the instinct, right? It goes on a date because, like it's all about survival, and there's the fear of rejection and all those things happening, but that's another topic. Maybe another day I will talk about it. And so today it's all about triggers. So we have those parts within us. That's the first step, to realize we have those parts within us, right? And then it's all about, okay, so when there's a specific trigger, when there's a specific button that just gets pushed all the time, and it's the same trigger, it's the same emotions, it's the same chain of reactions, right? In order to know what happens within you, within your brain, within your mind, is actually the second step. So you have to ask yourself, okay, what question am I asking myself right now? And we had some amazing shares on the mastermind call, and for example there was like, okay, so when my button gets pushed, then I ask myself the question, is he going to hurt me again? So she asks herself this question. Another person asked herself the question whenever her button was pushed, like, how dare he could do something like this to me? Those questions lead to a very, very negative focus. So the first question is like, will he hurt me again? Or how will he hurt me again? So it implies that he will hurt her. So of course what happens is this whole chain. So the walls go up, like she's very distant and protecting herself from not getting hurt. Obviously, of course, who wouldn't with such a question? We did this whole exercise where you then think about, okay, so what is the story behind it? How does it feel in my body? What does it tell me? And then you actually name the human animal part. And we had like some amazing examples of names like Godzilla or Chihuahua, like our ice box. And then we reframed it and said, okay, so now you know that you have like those parts within you. So imagine the trigger goes off next time, the button gets pushed next time again. Now you have the choice to actually react in a different way. It's not about suppressing your emotions. No, it's completely different from that. Like, you should feel your emotions. You should allow yourself to feel whatever you feel. We are human beings. We feel. We have emotions. So please feel them. The only difference is that you don't act upon those emotions. You don't act in the way you would normally act without those emotions, right? This is where this choice comes in, where you make the choice to actually, okay, I allow myself to feel it. At the same time, I choose to act from my human spirit part. Then you ask yourself, who would I be without this question, without this human animal question, without being Godzilla, an icebox, or a chihuahua, you know? Who would I be? Then you come up with this more empowering way of behaving and acting. And then your whole day will be saved. Your whole day will be different to what it used to be. Because before that, it was like this chain reaction and you felt just shitty. You did or said maybe things you regret, right? But now, as you can choose to act of this part, which is the human spirit part, and give this part a name as well, right? We had like beautiful examples and I had goosebumps. You know, like it was so amazing. Like, the human spirit part was then sunrise or a butterfly. It was so beautiful, this transformation, how you actually handle triggers. And I wanted to share it with you as well because it's so important, because we all get triggered, like I do all the time as well. But it then becomes our choice what we do, right? Do we react a little bit crazy, which at the end hurts us the most and ruins our day and the day of other people involved as well? Or we make the choice to act out of our spirit, our human spirit, the higher self, right? So do this exercise for yourself, and if you have questions, reach out to me anytime, and I wish you a beautiful day.